بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. المحاضرة الثالثة للفرقة الرابعة حقوق English. We talked in last lecture about forms of the current account. We talked about two forms: current account for one person, P, joint current account for more than a person. We talked about current account for one person. In this case, the account opened between the bank and holder of the current account. The bank is the first party. The holder of the current account is the second party. We said the holder can withdraw from the account and can deposit in the account without any problem. P, joint current account. Joint current account is opened between the bank and group of persons like a husband and wife. When decide to have a joint current account, the husband can't withdraw from this account without agree from another party. And then we talked about conditions of the current account. And third, we had general and special conditions. We said in case of general conditions, the current account is formed between two parts, the bank and its client. The general condition of the current account contract are: one, valid consent between its parts, define object, legitimate cause. And then we said, or we talked about the first condition: both parts should express their mutual consent on the opening of the current account, and they must agree on all terms and conditions of the current account. And we talked about they must agree on all terms and conditions of the current account. All operations between two parts achieved with 1 year, and the current account is contract based on the personal consideration, and the client should have the legal capacity to perform any operation on the current account, like transfer orders. Today, inshallah, we are talking about the capacity of natural persons and capacity of judicial persons. أهلية الشخص الطبيعي وأهلية الشخص الاعتباري أو المعنوي. We are talking about the capacity of the natural person. شخص طبيعي. Person must have a full capacity to open the current account. لازم يكون عنده آلية كاملة عشان يقدر يفتح حساب الجاري. According to Egyptian law, the person is 21 years old. لازم يكون عنده 21 سنة. The minor, or القاصر, can't open the current account unless he has a judicial permission to receive and administrate his funds. يبقى لازم الشخص يكون عنده 21 سنة عشان يقدر يفتح حساب جاري، ده عمل تجاري. ولو قاصر ما يقدرش يفتح حساب الجاري إلا إذا خد موافقة من المحكمة على إدارة أموال وتلقى هذه الأموال داخل هذا الحساب. يبقى أنا عندي a person must have a full capacity to open the current account. According to Egyptian law, the person is 21 years old. The minor can't open the current account unless he has judicial permission to receive and administer his funds. Although the bankrupt can't open the current account. المفلس ما يقدرش يفتح حساب جاري، اللي هو تم إعلان إفلاسه، صدر حكم بشهر إفلاسه ما يقدرش يفتح حساب جاري. يبقى although the bankrupt can't open the current account, but in case of declaration of bankruptcy, the account is wound up immediately after the declaration of bankruptcy by the court. لو هم فتحوا حساب جاري وتم إعلان إفلاس بعد فتح حساب جاري، لازم يتصفى فورا هذا الحساب مجرد الإعلان أو منذ لحظة الإعلان أو الحكم بشهر الإفلاس. B يبقى احنا اتكلمنا عن the capacity of the natural person. Now we are talking about the capacity of judicial person. We have one question. Who is judicial person? مين هو الشخص الاعتباري؟ Enjoy an independent status and can open the current account with the bank. شخص اعتباري بيقدر يفتح حساب جاري مع البنك بدون أي مشاكل خالص. For example, like commercial companies, شركات تجارية, have current account in several banks. The companies present all the documents related to their establishment, like certificates, like registration. الشركات التجارية دي أشخاص اعتبارية تقدر تفتح على البنك، بس بشرط إن هي تقدم كل الأوراق اللي بتفيد إن هي شركة تجارية متأسسة كل حاجة. According to the current account, law of companies in Egypt, the current account may be opened for a company under establishment. The current account closed when the company is terminated for any cause. هذا الحساب بيظل مفتوح بين البنك وبين الشركة لغاية ما يحصل إنهاء لهذه الشركة تماما. يبقى عندي اتكلمت عن حاجتين، اتكلمت عن the capacity of the natural person, the capacity of judicial person. The capacity of natural person, we talked about a person must have a full capacity to open the current account. According to Egyptian law, the person is 21 years old. The minor cannot open the current account unless he has a judicial permission to receive and administer his funds or manage his funds. Although also the bankrupt can't open the current account, but in case of declaration of bankruptcy, the account is wound up immediately after the declaration of the bankruptcy by the court. P, the capacity of the judicial person. Who is judicial person? Enjoy an independent status and can open the current account with a bank, like commercial companies have current account in several banks. The companies present all the documents related to their establishment, certificates, registration. According to the current account law of companies in Egypt, the current account may be opened for a company under establishment. The current account closed when the company is terminated for any cause. This is a lecture today. Next lecture, inshallah, we are talking about defined object. It's a second general condition, and then legitimate cause. Thank you. Awesome.